As you know guys, this October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and there have been quite a number of activities all geared towards raising awareness and providing support for people with cancer. One of the most anticipated of these events in Nigeria is the annual Genevieve Pink Ball, an event now in its third year. The Genevieve Pink Ball has grown from an event to a foundation and aims to support women both medically and financially towards the prevention and treatment of breast cancer. These women would be educated on how to get tested regularly, and treatment would also be provided to patients. The main mission is to advocate for increased access to care, improved treatment modalities, and also increase funding for quality breast cancer research. In the first and second year of the Genevieve Pink Ball, funds raised were used to create awareness programs and also procure a mammogram machine. This year, the foundation aims to go much further with a mission to treat over 100 affected patients. It's a new initiative that allows interested individuals adopt a breast cancer patient. The adopted patients get funds targeted to cover medical expenses towards the treatment of breast cancer. In the words of founder and CEO Genevieve Magazine Betty Rabo, the 2014 Genevieve Pink Ball is also a clarion call to all to lend a hand. The government can't do it all, but together we can reduce deaths from breast cancer. Now guys, MIPCOM might not be a name that many of us are familiar with, but if you're in the media world, it's as big a deal as the World Cup is to a footballer. Yep, that big a deal. MIPCOM is an annual gathering where all the major content providers in the world, production companies and the like, gather to buy, sell, finance, and generally talk about entertainment content. As you can imagine, this annual event is pretty important, and anyone who takes their content seriously should be there. So, because we take our content very seriously at EbonyLife TV, a team headed by our CEO, Ms. Moabudu, has headed to Cannes in France for 3 days of intense networking. And this year's figures show that we have a huge audience for it. Figures from the MIPCOM website tell us that there are about 11,000 participants, 1,600 exhibiting companies, and 3,650 buyers from over 100 countries. Our CEO, Ms. Moabudu, was also part of a power lunch for women in global entertainment, and you can bet there were some very interesting conversations from some of the world's leading women in the sector. Why is it important that EbonyLife TV be present at this event? Well, we're very serious about showing an Africa that most people don't usually see, and where better than at an event like this? It's an awesome opportunity to share some of what Africa is doing and where it's headed, and of course, how EbonyLife TV is doing its part as part of the new Africa. In some great news for Angola and not so great news for Nigeria, it appears that Angola is getting set to overtake Nigeria as Africa's largest oil producer by 2016. The International Energy Agency published a report on the issue and listed quite a few factors responsible for this situation. One of them is that Angola is planning to considerably boost output between 2014 and 2020. In addition, it has also been attracting more investments and has been planning more aggressively towards the expansion of its oil and gas sector. Nigeria, on the other hand, is losing an estimated 150,000 barrels a day to oil theft and seems to be taking its time on making investment decisions, which in turn is affecting its position on the oil-producing charts. It's not all doom and gloom for Nigeria though. The IEA report indicates that Nigeria could reclaim its position, but maybe not till the mid-2020s.